Diva Sister Sandy Hensel here, and welcome to Monday Night's Prayer Closet. So I am glad you can join me every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We go live and we do a praise and worship devotional, and we come together in prayer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. So what I started doing a month ago or 2 months ago actually, 3 months ago, I don't know, is the last Sunday of every month was ABC salvation prayer, and so I was thinking and praying, and so I thought, well, the first Sunday of every month, why don't we go through like the different kinds of prayers? And I got that out of, oh goodness, I have it all on the blog. I wrote it all out. I was going to town with this one. Ephesians 6:18, it tells us, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. So we know that prayer is a daily thing, that we are praying for others, praying for requests, and all kinds of prayers. So I thought, well, okay, so let's start going through kinds of prayers. And so I thought, with today being the first one that we're going to do out, one of the biggest type of prayer is prayer of worship. Worshiping the Lord focuses on who God is. It is us recognizing His power and His majesty. So let's start there. That's the perfect place to start. I did find a wonderful resource, though. Let me see where I have it on the blog. I found today, it's Pray with Confidence, Overcoming Prayer Obstacles for Busy Women. So you could click on the link and go right there. I'm thinking, yes, sign me up. And so I was just all tonight, even all the way up to coming on, I was just going through this web page, and it's just wonderful and packed full of prayers, how to pray with confidence, prayers of healing, prayers for divorce, and but it was all legit. Like everything I was going through, nothing was throwing up red flags, and I'm like, this is really cool. So I definitely bookmarked it in my favorites, and we'll be going back to that. But before we get to our song, I did put, so we're starting with prayers of worship. Psalms 95, 3-7. It says, for the Lord is great and the great king above all gods. For the Lord is a great God, the king above all gods. In His hands are the depths of the earth. The mountain peaks belong to Him. The sea is His, for He hath made it, and His hands form the dry land. Come, let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker, for He is our God, and we are His people, the people of His pasture, the flock under His care. So yeah, we're going to start with worship. Whenever you're going and you're starting your prayers, we need to start with worship. And I have like 3 points. I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Okay, 3 points here, people. 1, worship is to glorify and exalt God. It's not about us. It's about Him. It's to show our loyalty and admiration to our Father. And worship is deep. We are to do it with our whole heart, with the Holy Spirit that's living inside us, with the truth of the Word. It's not just lip service. When we are going to worship and we are coming into prayer, we are coming boldly into the throne room of God. Our spirit is touching God. This is serious stuff. It's just not, it's time. It's no more baby milk formula. It's time to get meat. John 4:23-24 tells us, yet a time is coming and now has come when true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth, for they are the kind of worshipers the Father seeks. God is spirit, and His worshipers must worship in spirit and in truth. Those words were Jesus. Jesus was saying that to the lady at the well. And it's time. True worshipers is what God is looking for. And number 3, to bless the Lord is done out of the understanding that He alone is greatly to be exalted. He is generally deserving of the worship as our Creator and Lord. To bless the Lord means to praise, exalt, and worship the Lord. Psalms 34:1 says, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise should be continually be in my mouth. And I thought that is just a perfect lead up to tonight's song. Tonight's song is an older song. It came out in 2011. And there's a ton of songs. I mean, there's thousands of songs about worshiping the Lord. You know, we sing them every morning at church. We sing them and we hear them on K-Love in the car. They're on our Spotify playlist. But I kept coming back to this one. As much I'm thinking, okay, we got to find something new, modern, current. Yeah, let's. And I kept coming back to this one. I'm like, okay, this is the one we're doing. And I'm sure everybody has heard it, I'm sure. Matt Redman in 2011. And that's when you know a song is tried and true, because the words are just as relevant today. That's why some of our hymns are so beautiful, because they're just as relative today as they are because they're spoken and they're sung with truth, with the word of the Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O my soul. Worship his holy name. Sing like never before, O my soul. I'll worship your holy name. The sun comes up. It's a new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Our worship starts the moment we are up. That is the perfect time before we even get out of bed to acknowledge he's the one that gives us breath. He's the one that gave us the breath for the new day. That is the perfect time to, even before you get up, just bless, praise, worship the Lord for who he is. He is our creator. He is the one that gave us breath for this day. That is just such an easy prayer to do. We're not asking. We're not fumbling over words. We're not saying, coulda, woulda, shoulda, Lord, please. No, we're focusing on him. We're just giving him our worship for the day. The second verse, you're rich in love and you're slow to anger. Your name is great and your heart is kind. For all your goodness, I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. We are worshiping throughout the day. I mean, your name is great and your heart is kind. You're slow to anger. I'm sure there are a lot of things that we're doing during the day that are not too pleasing to him. But I love this. You're slow to anger. He give us, every day is a new, mercies are new every day. Every day we get new favor. And I love 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. There are 10,000 reasons to worship. You know, he is our Alpha and Omega. He is the lover of my soul. He is the Rose of Sharon. He is the great I am. He is our Lamb. He is our... Do you see where I'm going? I mean, we can go on and on and on. The Bible is jack full of worship to our God, who he is. We are worshiping his nature and who he is. And we're doing that throughout the day. So we're waking up worshiping for our Creator. We're worshiping through the day. Every situation, everything that's happening, our prayers are worship. And this is the third verse, is the one that always got me. I always get a little teary-eyed on this one. And on that day, when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come. Still my soul will sing your praise unending. 10,000 years, then forevermore. I absolutely love that verse. When my strength is failing, the day end draws near, my time has come. My soul will sing your praise unending, 10,000 years and forevermore. Our worship is forever. We are going to be worshiping not only now, but there's going to come a time where we can worship at his feet. I just want you to get these, sister. There is going to be a time when the tears and the pain and the grieving and everything that we're going through in this world and the trials, and there will come a time where we will just be able to bow down at his feet and worship our Father, our Creator, I just think that is wonderful. There will be a time where no more tears will be shed. That time is coming. We need to stay focused on our Father, on that time. So prayers of worship, that's the first one we're starting off with this month. For December, prayers of worship. Your homework assignment is in the morning. May the first thing out of your mouth be a prayer of worship to our Creator. During the day, in the quietness of the day, in the car, at your lunch break or whatever, may that be a time of worship, just worshiping who He is. And at night, before you go to bed, just clear your mind and just love on Him, worship Him. So this is our homework for this week, for the month. Actually, we're doing this monthly, so the first month. So for this month in December, our focus is going to be on the worship of God. And what a wonderful, wonderful month to be doing this. We are worshiping the one who came as a babe to die for us. He was our ultimate loving sacrifice. I mean, who better to worship for the month of December? So, prayers of worship for the month of December. That is our focus. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do prayers for our sisters.